What can you eat for a $2 lunch? What can you find at a local market? And what interesting things happen in the park at 6 p.m. Hello everyone, my name is Nam. I am 26 years old and living in Vietnam. Let me take you to have a $2 lunch at a large shopping center. This is a quite famous Japanese supermarket. First, we need to get a parking ticket. And take the elevator to the third floor. This supermarket has 4 floors, but today we only care about the third floor because this place sells lots of ready-to-eat food and cheap fast food. There are a few other fast food stores here, such as Texas Chicken and Toppee. A meal here costs around $2 to $3, but there are so many choices that I don't know what to eat. Let's walk around together and see what they have. Here is the bakery section. They look very delicious, but for me, they are quite sweet and expensive, ranging from 10,000 to 40,000 Vietnamese dong, about 0.5 to $1.5. So we will skip them and move to another counter. Here, there are many fried foods made from chicken. They cost from 20,000 to 40,000 Vietnamese dong, around $1 to $2.5. They are very tasty, crispy and juicy, but today I will skip them and eat something else. Next, we come to the Japanese food section, and I stopped at the rice counter because it looked quite attractive. I chose rice. I will pay for the meal and ask the staff to serve the rice and side dishes for $1.50, plus a bottle of mineral water for 2 cents. I got my meal and now it's time to find a seat. A rice set here comes with soup and 3 side dishes. They are quite delicious and inexpensive. There are many students and office workers who also buy food and sit around here. This is a place I visit quite often whenever I don't know what to eat because it is cheap and has air conditioning. The summer weather in Hanoi is very hot. After finishing my meal, I walked through a market that sells cheap clothes. They range from 50,000 to 300,000 Vietnamese dong, about $2 to $10 for an outfit. Most of the clothes are for women, and there are many different styles. This clothing market was opened about 20 years ago to serve students from nearby universities and office workers. So the clothes are quite affordable. You can definitely bargain with the sellers if you feel the price is too high. The weather is quite hot, so I stopped by a very famous Chinese drink and ice cream store. They have several thousand franchise locations in Vietnam. Their drinks are quite cheap compared to the general beverage prices in Hanoi. The drinks range from 15,000 to 40,000 Vietnamese dong, and there are many choices. I ordered a fresh lemonade for 15,000 Vietnamese dong and a cone of ice cream for 10,000 Vietnamese dong. So, for less than $1, we have a very tasty drink and ice cream cone. They also provide seating and cool air conditioning. This is an ideal and affordable place to escape the heat. When it becomes less hot outside, I will stop by a traditional market. Here, the products are brought in by small traders from large wholesale markets and then resold. Most of the products are daily necessities such as vegetables, fruits, meat, fish, and dried foods. There are also a few snack stalls. I stopped by a fruit shop and bought some plums and peaches for 23,000 Vietnamese dong, nearly $1. They are quite cheap. The seller has many other kinds of fruit, mostly seasonal fruits such as watermelons, oranges and mangoes. You simply pick the fruits you want, put them into a bag and give them to the seller. They will weigh them and tell you the price. If you decide to buy them, you just take out your phone and scan the seller's QR code. they will receive the money directly in their bank account as soon as you transfer it. It only takes about 1 to 5 seconds, so it is very fast. I have everything I wanted, so now let's go home and enjoy them. The peaches need to be peeled, while the plums can be washed and eaten with the skin on. In Vietnam, there is something very interesting. Almost every kind of fruit has several different ways to eat it. For example, if these peaches are still green, people dip them in salt before eating them. But when they are ripe, you can simply eat them as they are. The same goes for plums. You can dip them in salt, or if they are ripe and sweet, you can eat them without salt. This is something that many foreign tourists find very strange when they visit Vietnam. Around 6 p.m. is the time when office workers finish work. The roads are quite congested and noisy because it is rush hour. I have lived in Hanoi for quite a long time, but every time I walk across the street, I still feel a little scared. Because the traffic is quite chaotic and there are so many vehicles moving at the same time. Inside the park, there are many people walking and exercising. Most of them are elderly people and young people who have free time in the evening. They choose the park to walk around or play a sport. Janzi, or shuttlecock kicking, is a sport that is very popular among young people because it helps improve accuracy and flexibility. The rules are quite simple. You just need to make sure the shuttlecock does not fall onto the ground on your side. Keeping a soccer ball in the air is similar to playing shuttlecock. Always keep the ball on your feet. You can pass it in the air, but try not to let it fall. In addition, there is free hair cutting here. The barbers are happy to cut your hair for free if you want. They help poor people, children, or anyone else. Most of them learned haircutting at school but do not have much experience yet. So, they cut hair for free to gain more experience. I think this is a very nice activity because it helps other people and also helps themselves. Most elderly people choose to walk and chat with friends. It helps them do light exercise and enjoy pleasant conversations. I also choose to walk. Not because I am old, but because I want to exercise in a gentle way. Where you live, do people often walk, exercise, or spend time in parks in the evening like this? Let me know which country you are from in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe.